So this is the Dome Shaver Pro from Manscaped, and this is basically just a head shaver. Now, regarding tech specs, this head shaver has an advertised battery life of 90 minutes, and it is rechargeable. Now, in order to charge this head shaver up, it does charge via a USB-C port, just like with Manscaped's other products. And it also comes included with a wall adapter and a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, or you can always just use your phone's charger. But the surprising thing about this head shaver, and I believe this is one of the reasons why this is the Pro model, is that it can also be charged wirelessly. Now, you do have to find that sweet spot in order for it to actually charge up. There you go. You do got to find that sweet spot, but you can always charge it wirelessly. And just like with Manscaped's other products, you do have your indicator lights here. And like I mentioned earlier, this thing does have an advertised battery life of 90 minutes. Now, in order to turn this shaver on, we do have our power button here. And one of the things that I like about this power button is that it's harder to click. It's not like with Manscaped's Lawnmower 4.0 and before, where the button is a little easy to accidentally turn on and off. And also for traveling, you do have a lock button, which you can just press and hold until you get that animation. And now it's not going to turn on, which is good for traveling. And to deactivate, you just press and hold, wait for the animation, and we are good to go. Now, on the topic of traveling, this head shaver also comes included with a hard shell carrying case. This hard shell carrying case is very similar to the beard hedger or similar to the case that you get with the Lawnmower 4.0 Pro. Now, in order to store this head shaver, you actually do have to take it apart. You just pull. Okay, so you got the blades here, and then you got the motor here, and this just opens up, and you can actually just throw that in here. And you also get a separate cap to protect your blades, and that just goes in like that. And then we also have a pocket here to store your charging accessories, but again, you can always just use your phone's charger to charge this shaver up, and you are good to go. Now, this case is a little big, but the good thing is that it is a hard shell case, so you don't have to worry about the head shaver getting crushed or anything. And to put it together, it's really just simple. You just go ahead, you grab your motor, you grab your blades. You just want to make sure that you have it properly aligned. There are some grooves here on the neck here, if you can see that. And then there are some keys here. There you go. You can actually see it there. So this just has to get lined up and snaps in, and you are good to go. Now, like I mentioned earlier, our power button is here, and you can either hold this shaver like this, or you can also palm it. Like you may have seen earlier, it's actually a little hard to actually separate the blades from the motor. And also, when it comes to cleaning these blades, this is actually magnetically attached. So once you're done shaving, this just comes off easily like so, and you can just remove all of the hairs that you might have trapped in here or in here. And then once you've allowed this to air dry, what you got to do is just boom, and you are good to go. Now, since this is a head shaver, this thing does have better dexterity than, like, let's say, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra or the Handyman, which we will look at in a second. But as you can see, we do have some range of motion there, so that you can get a closer shave on your head. And you know, these blades are very similar to the foils that you'll find on either the Lawnmower Ultra, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, which we've got here. You know, obviously you can always use this to shave your head, but you're not going to have the best contact as you would with the Dome shaver. And for comparison's sake, here is the Handyman. And again, this guy is going to be better off for your beard than the Dome shaver here, because you're not going to have the dexterity for it to actually get that close shave that you might want. Now, Overall, the head shaver is very similar to both the Lawnmower Ultra 5.0 and the Handyman. Basically, you do have these big soft touch surfaces here, so it's going to be easy for you to get a grip. You also have a good amount of soft touch surfaces here, so again, this is like your grip area. And then back here, we do have your glossy plastic, just like with Manscaped's other products. But overall, this has just been a quick and simple look at the Dome Shaver Pro.